Hi, my name is Ali and welcome to my channel for your daily dose of allure. So today I'm going to be trying a new series that I'm going to be calling Cheap versus Expensive. So it's basically going to be a cooking series. I'm going to start it off with beef. If you're Jamaican, what is cheap beef? It's not cheap anymore, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Corned beef. And then for the expensive beef, like you have your roast beef situation or short ribs. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing corned beef versus short ribs. Yeah, I'm gonna see who wins because even though short ribs is expensive and I can cook, I can throw down in the kitchen, I love me some bully beef, especially bully beef with corn or cabbage. I feel like that's what I'm gonna do, the cabbage one. But yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so these are my ingredients. I'm gonna chop these up and yeah, I'm gonna cook the rice in the Instapot, kind of like a rice cooker thing. And then yeah, I'm gonna do this, but yeah. Transition in 1, 2, 3. Woo! That is not editing, guys. That's just my powers. That's just something I can do. Okay, here's the cabbage. Couldn't fit it there. I had to make it aesthetic. But yeah, I'm gonna make the rice first. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I know I'm not wrong. Are we not in 2026? People in the 1900s thought we'd have flying cars and all that jazz, but no, we still have bully beef with a tin, with a what's this called, the key. There must, and I stress the must. What about a little thing up here? You open R at the bottom. Why do I have to be utilizing all my strength and brain capacity to figure out which way to twist this thing? I'm gonna do it regardless, but it's not gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay, that's usually a lot harder. They can't be coming like some bad picnic. They're like, yeah, you're so rude. You're so rude. And when somebody come over, they're like, hello, the peace of the Lord be with you. Oh my, okay. My little rant was for nothing because this is actually being quite nice today. And rant. Rice, nothing special. It has pepper, butter, salt, and obviously rice. I didn't even want to show this because it's just rice, but yeah. I really should not be using a fork in this because it is stainless. What is it? No, not stainless. I really shouldn't be using a fork in this because it is non-stick. That's the word. But hey. So I switched to a spoon because I know I'm gonna be pissed at myself if I scratch it. But yeah, added some seasoning. Then I'm gonna add the cabbage. Okay, cabbage time. Don't miss the pot. Okay. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna cover this, let it do its thing, and then I'll be back. These are all the ingredients for today's roast, and if you're gonna ask me what this is for, you're not a true chef. Chefs get drunk. I'm kidding. This is to tenderize this and to give it some flavor. But yeah, these are the ingredients. I'm going to be making coconut, my brain is lagging, coconut mashed potatoes and roast ribs, slow roasted ribs. I feel like chopping the seasonings and the vegetables have always been my favorite part of cooking. One, because I'm really good at it, but two, because it's just so satisfying. I'm finished with all the prep. This is my Irish potato. If you see anything there, I know somebody's gonna be like, what is that? It is thyme. I cut it on the same cutting board. Moving on. These are my seasonings: red onion, carrot, scallion, crushed garlic, pepper, thyme, and this is the beauty. Look how clean that meat looks. Seasoned and everything, now it's time to cook. I forgot to add a bit of browning, so I'm going browning. Bad joke. Okay, I'm gonna add some browning, and then I am going to cook this down in the Instapot. What's on my finger? The Instapot, the crock pot, and then obviously I'm gonna make the mashed potatoes on the stove. So I'm just searing everything off, and then I'll cover it. And now I'm gonna add these. I added more seasoning, in terms of powder seasoning, and a bit of sugar, like a tablespoon. Now for the main star of the show that's gonna put this up a notch. Just trust me, this is ancient cooking, guys. Ask your grandmother, ask the people that jerk chicken. They use beer. Okay, this is my beautiful new stove that I bought. Like I said, I'm making the beef in the Instapot, and I'm going to be making the mashed potatoes here. Just gonna boil them. I cut them up really, not small, but like thin, so it doesn't take too much effort to boil. Okay, so the mashed potatoes are all soft and nice and delicious. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of butter or margarine, whatever you call it, and I'm gonna add my coconut milk. Yeah, that looks so yummy. Tendernism. She is falling apart. Dinner is served. Wow. I want you guys to take a good look at the meat. It started as whole, and this is the true tendernism. Literally falling apart. Mwah. Okay, it's the next day, and I'm going to give my 2 cents on which one I think was better. The cheap one, the bully beef, clearly something you eat more on a regular. Oh my god, I look chopped. It's okay. We're family, right? It's okay. We don't judge. But yeah, I think the bully beef is more like regular, even though it was yummy. But yeah, the effort alone is going to make me be biased. And yeah, in my personal opinion, I think the slow roasted ribs ate down. I was cooking it for so long, I ended up cooking I ended up finishing cooking at like 10, and we were hungry. My boyfriend was half asleep, I was hungry, so I did take it off. One, it was already falling apart. I didn't want it to leave it any longer, but I did want the sauce to thicken up a bit. Couldn't have time. We were all so tired, just wanted to eat. But the next day, that sauce got so thick and nice. But yeah, I might be biased because of the effort, but I think the expensive one won. Let me know which cheap versus expensive item you think I should try next. If you like this one, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.